playing your country for Faribault, Lakeville, and Northfield. KDHL AM Faribault, the Mighty 920.
It is the Mighty 920, KDHL. Paul Shea with you in studio. Going to go now to John Anderson, who's out at the Rice County Fairgrounds. John?
Thank you very much, Paul. Yep, we're ready for the Rice County Fair Queen Coronation. Our coverage tonight brought to you by the Craig Keller Insurance Agency of Nearstrand, Franson Bank and Trust of Dundas, Dean's Towing of Owatonna, IBEW Local 110, and Studio 14 Salon Spa of Faribault.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We're welcoming everyone to the Rice County Fair Queen Coronation Pageant. We're live on KDHL Radio right now and also on Facebook Live on our Facebook page. So we're coming into the new century. Kathy Kapp is the coordinator of the Rice County Fair Queen Pageant and also the president of the Rice County Fair Board. Ladies and gentlemen, Kathy Kapp.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Wow, what a wonderful night. The weather's beautiful, and this is the 145th year of the Rice County Fair. So we have some special guests, kind of runs like we do every year, very important people before we get to our candidates who are very, very important. Would all these gentlemen come up on stage here, please? And my young ladies can come up and get the flag, because we always start with the national anthem. Something that's very important in an event like this. So when the little girls, your flags are right here, girls, on the stage. You want to grab your flags. And as we sing, I would like Mr. Gross, would you come up too? David Gross is one of our scholarship sponsors. His wife's not here tonight, but I'd like him to come up too. Two of you over here. Two of you over here. Okay. And would you all stand and please sing along with me, support me in this song. Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hail at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watch were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave for the land of the free and the home of the brave. Thank you very much. We are going to let each of these gentlemen introduce themselves and say a little something about the fair or how this fair applies to them. Some of you don't know that there's a definite pecking order back here. And where is Mr. Bauer? Oh, he is on the end. We'll start with Mr. Gross, and then we'll go to the Commissioner Bauer.
I'm David Gross. I am a transplant from the cities about, 14, 15 years ago. I met Kathy Kapp. My wife and I decided to sponsor the scholarships in order to keep Kathy out of trouble.
That was really nice of you, Dave, too. Thank you. Steve Bauer, 4th District Commissioner, and this is my 14th year and my last year, because I'm retiring this year. And I'm just glad to see everyone here tonight. It's such a nice night. We've got friends out there and relatives and all the people I don't know. You're all wonderful. I love you all.
I never heard you quite so short, Steve. I'm Jack Gillen, First District Commissioner, the whole east side of the county, basically. And like I said, it's great to see all the people that come out for this. I know it's not quite as big a crowd as we've had other years, but then we don't have only half as many girls. So that this is kind of a family thing. So if we only got 4 girls, they only got so many relatives that are going to show up to support them. So good luck, girls, and whoever wins this whole thing, you only got 4 to compete with. So good luck.
Well, that was short for you then. Do you want another 5 minutes? Galen Malika, Rice County Commissioner, District 2, which is the city of Northfield. On behalf of Dave Miller, who is running the beer gardens tonight, Commissioner Miller, he gives his best, and thank you to the Fair Board and the volunteers. This wouldn't be able to happen without them. Thank you.
Jeff Dockin, Rice County Commissioner, 5th District, which is basically everything on that side of 35W on the west side. I know I haven't been here for 145 of these, but tonight sure has got to be right at the top of the list for weather. I can remember all the times we've been out here and just can't hardly stand it. It's been so hot, so what a gorgeous night. My daughter Heather was over for lunch today, and one of the things she said to me, she says, Dad, she says, what a bunch of candidates with impressive bios, she said. So, and I think that's been the past, and certainly with this group of young ladies too, and good luck to you all.
I'm Representative Daniels. I represent District 24B, which is Faribault and the surrounding areas. And this is my 4th year serving, and I've enjoyed every minute of it, especially getting a chance to get to know people in this district. We've got some really good people, good volunteers. Thank you, Kathy Cap, for doing this again. Beautiful weather. Let's have a good time tonight.
Thanks, Brian. Senator John Jasinski, from Faribault, born and raised here in Faribault, born at District 1 Hospital, and been here all my life. I've been in and out, or in government on and off for about 25 years. I'm currently in my 1st term in the Minnesota Senate. I was formerly the mayor for 8 years and on city council and on several other commissions. Happy to represent Faribault and the surrounding areas. I represent Faribault, Otana, Waseca, Ellendale, Nearstrand, Morristown, Medford, and Waseca. So again, thank you for having me, and good luck, girls.
Troy Dudden, your Rice County Sheriff, starting my 31st year in law enforcement, and I'll be starting my 3rd term if you vote me in again in November. But there's always that write-in vote. That scares me. But always fun at the fair. We're at the command center, so if you need anything, first aid, or lost husbands, wives, or kids, let us know. We'll help you out. And just want to wish all the contestants the best of luck and hope you enjoy the ride here. So thanks for coming out to the fair. Have a great week. Stay hydrated.
And my name's Andy Boll, and I'm the Faribault Police Chief. In my 29th year, been here for 6 years as your chief. I know our police department works well with the sheriff's department. We do a lot of work together. If you see our men and women in blue out here at the fair, they're not taking calls. They're looking for mini donuts and cheese curds. Talk to somebody in a brown uniform, but we'll help them out when they need a hand. So wish the best to all the contestants. Wonderful group tonight. Thank you for letting us be here.
Thanks, Andy. My name is Dustin Dean. I'm the City of Faribault Fire Chief and Emergency Manager. Born and raised in Faribault. I was born at District 1 also many years after John. Many years after John. I brought rabbits here as a 4-H'er and dogs and other projects over the years, so I really enjoy the fair. Happy to be here. Happy to work at the fire department. Been there 24 years. Can't believe the weather tonight, and I hope everybody stays safe and has an enjoyable time at the Rice County Fair.
And last year we started a group picture. I'll have my 2017 royalty come up. If you gentlemen would all go over here, our photographer will take a group picture. And the little girls, you can go back that way with your flags and sit down with Mom. Thank you very much. It's very nice of you all to come here, and it's very important, I believe. While they're doing that, before we go on to the next step, would Mr. Wally Wetzel come up front, please? I've been on the board for 20 years, and when I came on board, this man was wonderful to me. Took me by the hand and made sure that I did everything I should do right on the board. And if you can believe it, he's been here for 35 years. 40?
45 years.
Oh my gosh, it's 45 years. I didn't realize that. I must have had a senior moment, and so now I'll have to change the certificate. But Wally, I want to present you with this certificate of appreciation on behalf of me as the board president for everything that you do. If we didn't have volunteers like this, we wouldn't be able to put this on, because he has the 45 years of the knowledge of what's going on. So I'd like Wally to say a few things and maybe how things have changed from when you started.
Okay, when I first was approached to go on the board, they actually had different townships, and everybody had a representative, and the representative from my area decided to hang it up, and he just asked me, he said, "Are you interested in doing it?" I said, "Well, what does it pertain to?" He said, "Lousy pay, a lot of work." So here I am, and I thought I was going to, kind of lay it off about 2 years ago, and my wife always says, "You got to keep coming. That's your bread and butter, and you've got to do it." So I really appreciate it. Good group here tonight, and beautiful weather. So, okay, thank you, Kathy.
Well, thank you, Wally. I'll get my royalty from last year. Wally, we'll have you go off here so you can get a picture with last year's royalty. I mean, that's amazing. You take those 45 years, a week at the fair down here, and then all the hours spent planning. It's really, really amazing. So now I am going to introduce Mr. Gordy Kosfeld, our MC. As I said, when I started 20 years ago, they needed an MC, and I knew exactly who that person would be. Gordy is with KDHL, and he does a marvelous job. So I'm going to introduce him and let him take over. Let's give him a hand.
All right, thanks, Kathy. Appreciate it very much. We're going to have visiting royalty come up to the stage, if you would, please. You file up to the center microphone, and if you could tell people a little bit about yourself and about the event that you are representing, that would be awesome. Look at the great crowd of royalty we have here today, ladies and gentlemen. Wow, this is incredible. We start with Miss Morristown.
Well, like he said, I'm Miss Morristown, and I represent Morristown Dam Days. My name is Isabella Kalis.
I'm Alexis Morshing, and I am first princess for Dam Days.
My name is Heather Thompson, and I'm the second princess.
My name is Ellie Whitney, and I'm third princess.
My name is Alyssa Schwartz. I am Miss Waterville 2018, and I represent Bullhead Days.
Hi guys, I'm Megan Aldine, and I represent Waseca County as their 2018 Waseca County Dairy Princess.
Good evening. I'm Heather Vick Law, and I'm the Miss Czechoslovak Minnesota Queen. So, if you know anyone who's Czech, let me know. And also, good luck to my sister who's running tonight.
I'm Natalie Korvitz, Junior Czech Heritage Royalty.
I'm Haley Dunkel. I'm a Junior Ambassador. I'm Kayla Kavinsky, Junior Ambassador.
I'm Marissa Gare, Junior Ambassador, and we represent Hometown Holidays.
And where is that, young lady?
That's in New Prague.
Okay. Could you pass the mic down, and then each of you just tell us a little bit about the event that you represent, please. Well, we could have started on the other end, but that's okay.
So we just have like a Friday to Sunday event, and there's bag tournaments. There's a duck drop where there's like over 1,000 ducks, and then the first duck who got first prize got $1,000. So it was a very fun event.
We also have a fishing contest, and the kids love that. And there's also a human foosball and lots of other fun rides and activities.
We also have a parade. The kids got really into the Kiddie Parade. There was somebody with like a truck a little fire truck they made, and there was music playing. It was really cool.
We also have a big festival with some nice rides and a good variety of food. Also bullheads. I highly recommend you try them if you haven't. And we have also the fishing contest, kids tractor pull, and just some fun activities for the community.
You like bullheads?
I do.
You put sauce on them?
No. I represent Waseca County's dairy farmers and egg producers. We go to a lot of events that deal with teaching kids about the dairy industry.
Yep, so similar to the Dairy Princess, I represent the Czech and Slovak heritage in the state of Minnesota. We have our coronation in April, but other than that, we go to Czech events around the state. So Kalachki Days in Montgomery is coming up, and that's our next Czech event that we'll be at.
You're going to nationals too, right, Heather?
Yes, I will be at the National Miss Czech-Slovak pageant in a week and a half in Nebraska.
In Wilbur, Nebraska. Anybody here know where Wilbur, Nebraska is? See, nobody knows where it is, Heather.
Yeah, it's about an hour and 15 minutes away from Lincoln, Nebraska.
Yeah. Next.
Well, ours is December 2nd. There's a lot of ethnic dancing, some cool Czech things. They have some cool Czech stands where they have wax egg painting, which is really cool to see. And there's lots and lots of dumplings, which is always great. And what did you say? Kid zone? And there's a kid zone, too, to color.
Awesome. Thanks, young ladies. How about a round of applause for these ladies? Terrific. I think little helpers are going to come up here, right, Kathy? Thanks for being here. We appreciate it. Enjoy the cheese curds and all the rides, okay?
You know, this is probably one of the most fun spots that Mr. Cosville likes to do, is to interview these young ladies.
All right, I got to get down here, which is harder as I get older. So I'm going to try and get this in order here, because it's not in the order that I have. You are?
Meadow Anderson.
Maddow? That's how you say that? It looks like meadow, but it's Maddow?
Meadow.
All right. How old are you, Maddow?
8.
8? I don't even remember being 8. Maddow is the daughter of Darcy Bauer and Chris Anderson of Faribault. Says here she's in the 2nd grade at Divine Mercy Catholic School. She likes to spend time with her animals. Tell us about your animals. It's plural here, so you must have more than one.
Yeah, I have 2 rabbits, 2 dogs, 2 fish, and I have 2 hamsters and 2 cats.
You have a partridge in the pear tree?
Yeah.
You do? What's your favorite animal? Do you have a favorite?
The bunnies.
You like the bunnies? You have named your bunnies?
Kit Kat and Samoa.
Oh, cool. Cool names. Can you tell us the names of all your other pets, too?
The rabbits are Kit Kat, Samoa, and then the dogs are Gus and Duke. The fish are Brutus and Buddy. The cats are Buster and Griffin. And then the hamsters are Cotton and Nibbles.
Oh, wow. Isn't that awesome, ladies and gentlemen? That's just darling. Did you come up with those names yourself?
Yeah.
Nobody helped you?
No.
Well, that's awesome. You're a great namer. You know that? You should go into a career being a namer. It says here that Maddow has an interest in rocks. You like animals, which of course are cuddly and move, and rocks, which just sit there.
Yeah.
Can you tell me why you like rocks?
Because they're shiny and they're cool.
Oh, I never thought of that. They're shiny. That's cool. You also like dinosaurs. I don't think there are any of those around.
Birds are dinosaurs.
She got me there, didn't she? Says here you've collected a number of fossils. You have a favorite fossil that you can tell us about?
Well, I cephalopods in them, and I have sea worms in them.
Boy, this is one bright young lady, isn't she? 8 years old. Thanks, Maddo. Appreciate it.
You're welcome.
Now we're going to have Delaney come over here if I can find the right card. How do you like my filing system, Delaney?
Pretty good.
I'm using my shoe. Say, can I get you to turn to the crowd here? And you're on Facebook Live right there. See that computer there? It's got a camera on top. If you wave, everybody in the world can see you. Literally. Last year, we had a Queen contestant from the previous year watch this pageant while she was in Europe. It was like 2 or 3 in the morning, and she was watching this pageant. How cool is that?
Cool.
Yeah, I think it is. So, Delaney, how old are you?
I am 8 years old.
Oh, you're the same age as Maddo. Are you classmates?
Yeah.
You are? All right. Daughter of Mitch and Allie. How do I say your last name?
Luco.
Luco? Luco. Is that right? Luco. You have 2 sisters, Daphne and Dottie, and of course you're Delaney. So the next one that comes along is going to be? Doesn't know. I don't blame you. You have a faithful dog, it says here. And what is your dog's name?
Klaus.
Klaus. Klaus. Is that right? Did you name your dog?
No.
I love your honesty. You're going into 3rd grade at Divine Mercy Catholic School. It says here you love to bike, go running with your dad, play sports, you love to read, you do art, and you really enjoy being a big sister. Is that true?
Yeah.
What do you like most about being a big sister?
Helping.
Wow, what a little doll. At the fair, you love to ride the scary rides with your dad. So be honest, okay? Tell us, who is more scared on the ride, your dad or you?
Me.
I was hoping for another answer, but that's okay. And your favorite food is?
Corn on the cob.
Corn on the cob. You put lots and lots and lots of butter on it?
No, sometimes though.
You don't put any butter on your corn on the cob?
I put butter on my corn on the cob, but I don't put a lot.
Oh, okay. You're a healthy person. That's good. What do you want to do when you grow up?
I don't know.
You have no clue? Boy, when I was 8, I wanted to be a brain surgeon. Why did she laugh at that? Does anybody think I could be a brain surgeon? Evidently not, because I'm doing this, right?
Yeah.
Right. So you ready for school?
Yeah.
You like school?
Yeah.
You like your teachers?
Mm-hmm.
Cool. Thanks. Appreciate it, Delaney. And next we got Chloe. Chloe Smits. Did I get that right, Chloe?
Yeah.
You know my left knee is killing me right now?
No.
Well, it is. How old are you, Chloe?
6.
How does it feel to be 6?
Good.
I don't remember being 6. You attend Faribault Lutheran School. You like your school?
Yeah.
What do you like? What's your favorite subject in school?
Math.
Mine was Phi Ed.
What's Phi Ed?
What's Phi Ed? You have recess in your school?
Oh.
You know where you go out and play?
Yeah.
What would you say was your favorite?
Math.
Math. 2 plus 2 is?
4.
Very good. She loves to do crafts, likes to watch how-to shows about crafts, and then tries to make the fun items herself. Well, that's cool. You got a favorite thing that you've made?
Pictures?
What kind of pictures?
Pictures of ocean?
Of the ocean. Have you been to the ocean?
No.
It's on your bucket list.
Yeah.
Okay. It says here Chloe helps her mom and grandma bake goodies, and her favorite is puffcorn. What is puffcorn?
It's a popcorn that's puffy and it has sprinkles and baked batter on it.
Wow, you described that very well. You should go on the radio. You know that, Chloe?
Yeah.
do a better job than this guy, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep. Says here you like to tell jokes. So come on, turn to the crowd and tell us a good, clean joke.
What do you call a monkey at the North Pole? Lost.
Why aren't koalas actual bears?
I don't know.
They don't have the right qualifications. You can use that one.
Okay.
All right. Thank you, ma'am. Let's see. Especially when you can entertain Grandpa, it says here, with any new joke you learn. So you just learned a new joke. Entertain Grandpa with that one. Who's coming up next? This Courtney? Do I say Akbar? Akbar. I got it wrong. I'm sorry, Courtney. Can I get you to turn toward the crowd there? I'll try and keep the microphone in front of your mouth when I talk to you. So tell us how old you are.
7.
7 years old. And can you tell me your parents' names?
Christy and Sakib.
Cool. You're going into 2nd grade at Nearstrand Country School. You like it out in Nearstrand?
Yeah.
What do you like most about Nearstrand?
That's out in the country.
Yeah, it's out in the country. Who wouldn't like that? You see the stars at night, but you don't go to school at night, do you?
No.
No, you don't. Courtney loves being outside, rain or shine, loves riding her bike, jumping on the trampoline, or chasing down the sidewalk on her scooter. She likes running. She loves gymnastics. She dances. She likes to play teacher. So does that mean you're going to be a teacher when you get older?
Yes.
What grade will you teach?
6th.
6th grade. She already knows that. She's going into the 2nd grade, and she's going to teach 6th grade. Courtney has a love for singing and praising Jesus. That's pretty cool, Courtney. So what do you like most about the fair?
Riding rides.
You have a favorite ride?
No.
Okay, that's a good answer. You have a favorite food?
No.
Do you like all food?
Yeah.
Is there anything you don't like? I hate peas. I can't stand peas.
No.
You don't hate peas? First thing I'm going to ask God when I get to heaven, why did you have to make peas? What's your first question going to be of God?
I don't know.
Oh, okay. Well, you got a long time to think about that. So thanks, ladies. I appreciate that. That was very cool. Ladies and gentlemen, give them a round of applause. And if I can get up, I will. Whoa, that was difficult. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we are to the point where we're going to introduce the candidates. I am going to go over here, and I don't know if this is the order they're in. I hope I got it in the right order, because I might have mixed them up when I was doing the interviews, but I hope not. Meghan Vick Law, the 19-year-old daughter of David and Kelly Vick Law of Lonsdale. She attends St. Olaf College in Northfield, is studying math and studio art. Meghan has been in Girl Scouts for 14 years, is a lifetime member. She also has been in 4-H for 8 years. Meghan enjoys volunteering at church festivals. In school, she was a member of the National Honor Society, Student Council, volleyball, cheerleading, track and field. In theater, she received a Tri-Artist Award in 3 theater productions her senior year, was in band, choir. Her school's show choir, which is called Emotion. In college, she's part of the Linguistics Society, the Society for Ancient History, where she'll be a junior council next year. Hobbies include singing and dancing. Her favorite ride at the fair is the Zipper. Meghan's top 4 items on her bucket list are to give blood, be hypnotized, write a musical, and travel. She'd like to see the fair use apps to go greener, letting people know what's happening at the fair, and, of course, getting rid of paper brochures that end up in the trash. Meghan's sponsored by her parents, Kelly and David Vick Law of Lonsdale. Meghan Vick Law, ladies and gentlemen.
Megan. I'm running for Rice County Fair Queen because I'm really excited for this opportunity to volunteer in my community meet new people that I would otherwise not be able to meet, and have great conversations with them. I want to become a role model and inspire others to become leaders in their community as well. And I look forward to doing all of this while being an ambassador for this great celebration that brings our community together.
Awesome. Ladies and gentlemen, Meghan Vick Law. Zoe Nassif is a 17-year-old daughter of Carol and Robert Nassif of Denison. She graduated in the spring from Randolph High School and plans to attend UW River Falls studying elementary education. She works at Cub Foods in Northfield. In school, she has participated on the speech team, theater group, the drama-driven group, church youth groups. She's been in 4-H since the first grade and is president of the 4-H Happy Hounds. In her spare time, she loves to read, crochet, show her dog, swim, bike, hike. Must have a lot of spare time. She does SEO, which is taking all college classes instead of high school classes, helps her family raise, train, and show American Eskimo dogs. At the fair, she enjoys working the malt and food stand. At the fair, she'd also like to add more culturally diverse experiences, such as informative demonstrations, food booths that reflect the demographics of our community, country, and world. Zoe, sponsored by Northfield Wi-Fi.
I would like to be royalty for the Rice County Fair because the fair has become my second home every summer for the past 11 years. I would like the opportunity to share my experiences with others, as well as represent the history, community, businesses, and individuals that contribute to the Rice County Fair every year. I would be honored to be selected to the Rice County Fair Queen Royalty. Thank you.
Zoe Nassif. Hannah Singh, the 16-year-old daughter of Raghav Singh and Kristen Moorhead of Northfield, will be a senior this year. Hannah participates in 4-H open class at the fair, or has in the past. She'll be doing a lot of traveling, loves doing that, gives horse riding lessons in the summer. Hannah volunteers for Blankets for Veterans, rings the Salvation Army bell, went on a Costa Rica mission trip. She's been awarded the VFW Voice of Democracy Award 3 years in a row and received a silver medal winner in the AATG German exam. Her school activities are trap team, varsity women choir, and DECA. She's been in 4-H for 8 years, was in the 4-H exchange program as a piano student. Hannah started her own business called Hannah's Gluten-Free Treats. She sells these at the Riverwalk Market in Northfield and would like to see specialty food options highlighted at the fair to attract a new audience to the fair. Hannah, sponsored by G.A. Ernst and Associates of Northfield.
For as long as I can remember, the Rice County Fair has been such an important part of my summer, and it's just such an amazing part of my life. First, I showed open class and enjoyed watching the marionette performances, and then when I was a little older, I would show 4-H, and I actually got to meet a lot of really great friends there. I think the Rice County Fair provides a lot of great opportunities for local families to make awesome memories, and I think it's just such a good place for children in general. Some children may see their first cow at the fair, or they may learn how early Rice County settlers lived. There are so many cool things to see, do, and eat at the county fair, and I just want to be part of that positive experience for so many people. I feel that being the Rice County Fair Queen would be a great opportunity and an awesome honor. Thank you.
Hannah Singh, ladies and gentlemen. Gretchen Horman is the 17-year-old daughter of Christina and the late Brad Horman of Northfield. Graduated from Northfield High School this past spring. Plans to attend the University of Wisconsin River Falls and major in elementary education. She works at Barista Caribou Coffee in Northfield. Has been in 4-H for 13 years, serving in a number of different positions. In school, she was in cheerleading, FFA, enjoys listening to music, hanging out with friends, working, helping at a daycare, and spending time outside. She's grown up on a farm raising poultry and rabbits. At the fair, she's shown animals since she was 5 years old. She'd like to see an information booth added to the fair and a new bathroom building. Gretchen, sponsored by Crefts Twin Oaks Rabbitry of Faribault.
Thank you. I would like the opportunity to be a part of the Rice County Fair Royalty, as it would be a great opportunity
for me to represent the county that has provided me so many memories and opportunities. Being a part of the Rice County Fair royalty would allow me to connect with members of our community, all while promoting the county fair, which has meant so much to me.
Those are the contestants, ladies and gentlemen. Now, I had the pleasure of having dinner with these ladies out at Basher's last week. That was the day they were voted on. I am not a judge, and I frankly am happy I'm not a judge, because it would be very hard to pick one person out of these four. Someone, however, will become our fair queen soon, right? Soon. So, Lauren, are you here to talk about your reign, or? Pardon? Oh, you got a song. What's the name of the song? Pardon? The Rice County Fair song. Did you write this song? Right, but did you write it? Did Kathy write this? Wow, Kathy Cap wrote the song, ladies and gentlemen. She's another Barry Lanilow. I write the songs, Barry never mind. Go ahead, ladies.
The Rice County Fair is the greatest county fair. Don't miss it, don't even be late. From dollars to donuts, the Rice County Fair is the greatest county fair in the state.
Very good, Kathy. All right, ladies, you can have a seat. And then we're going to have each come up and draw a question out of the fishbowl. I think that's from Maddo, the fishbowl. Sure, absolutely. So we start with Megan. I get my cards in order. So, Megan, how important is the tradition of the Fair Queen contest, you think?
Oh, it's very important. It's a great opportunity for girls to come and show their leadership and get all their public speaking skills together, like I'm not doing so well right now. And it's just a great way to meet new people, and that's what the program is all about, to share the great spirit of the fair.
I have to tell you, at KDHL Radio, we are particularly proud of the Fair Queen contest because Dean Curtis, the first voice ever heard on KDHL in January of 1948, is the person who came up with the idea for the Fair Queen contest 42 years ago during our bicentennial year of 1976. And this year, KDHL is celebrating its 70th year broadcasting. We're going to have birthday cake and lemonade tomorrow over at the barn down on the east end of the fairgrounds. All of you are invited to come out and get some free, you heard me right, best four-letter word in the English language other than love, free cake and lemonade. That's tomorrow night beginning at 6. We'll have a special ag program from 5 until 6. Former KDHL farm directors will be talking about the history of farming on the airwaves. Megan, tell us about the Art Inn at the State Fair that you're going to be participating in.
This is my last year in 4-H, which means it's my last opportunity to be a part of this program at the State Fair. And it's a 22-day experience where I'm going to go up there and we're going to rehearse a show that has a lot of fun songs, singing and dancing, and then we'll get to perform the show 3 to 4 times every single day of the State Fair.
All right, thanks, Megan. Now you're going to draw a question.
Oh. If a talent was required for judging in this pageant, what talent would you perform? I would probably, to be honest, do some singing, maybe add in dancing, but probably just singing.
What would you sing?
There's a lot of good songs out there. I do not have one picked out. That would take a lot of deliberation.
Okay. All right. Good answer. Thanks, Megan. Appreciate it. Zoe Nassif. So how and why did you choose your sponsor?
So Northfield Wi-Fi is owned by Tabitha and Nate, and they're some good family friends of ours, and that's why I asked them.
You are part of FCCLA. What is that, and why is it important to you?
Okay, so it stands for Family Career Community Leaders of America, and it's a leadership program, sort of like 4-H, except for you do more projects that impact your community.
Oh, okay. Can you give me an example?
So this year, me and my group did crocheting baby hats for the hospitals.
Oh, that is so awesome, isn't it, ladies and gentlemen? All right, draw a question, please, Zoe.
Okay. If you had 2 minutes to convince someone who has never been to the Rice County Fair to come, how would you do that? I think I'd mention the big things, so the rides and the grandstand events, and also the food, obviously, because we have some pretty good cheese curds and French fries. Yeah, and the animals. There's always the animals.
You love animals.
Yeah, I do.
I can tell. Thanks, Zoe.
Thank you.
Zoe Nassif. Hannah Singh. Well, let's see here, Hannah. Tell us about your business you started, Hannah's Gluten-Free Treats.
Well, that was a couple years ago when I started it, and what I did was I actually myself am gluten-free, and I really love to bake. So there was an opportunity at our local Riverwalk, which is like a farmer's market downtown, where children could have a discount on a plot for selling stuff. So I took that opportunity and I created this business, and it was awesome because like we accepted credit cards. It was like every Saturday. It was really awesome.
So can I order any of your stuff online?
Not yet.
That's coming down the pike?
Hopefully.
Yeah. Hannah's Gluten-Free Treats. You have a favorite gluten-free treat?
Oh my gosh, yes. Banana chocolate chip muffins are the best.
Banana chocolate chip muffins. Sounds delicious. Will you draw a question, please?
If you won the lottery and could plan a concert entertainer that would entertain people of all ages, who would it be and why? Oh, that's a really hard question. I like a lot of people. I think if I had enough money, I would try to book a singer like Adele, because I feel like a lot of people like her music.
Would you want to hear Adele at the county fair, ladies and gentlemen? You're going to win the lottery, I can just tell, Hannah.
Oh, I hope so.
So you remember that, okay? Hannah, sing, ladies and gentlemen. Gretchen Horman.
Yes, Gordy.
Let's see here. What do you like best about raising rabbits and poultry?
Personally, I like the bonding that it brings between me and my sisters, as well as those people that we meet all throughout the state while we're showing at different types of shows with our rabbits. And with showing my chickens, I like taking them to state fair.
So when you show your animals, what do you get out of this, personally?
Well, personally, I get leadership opportunities by talking to a judge about them, as well as, depending on the show, there's some premiums if my animals do good.
You learn discipline?
I definitely learned that, and some organization, and
Right.
yeah.
Because you got to do everything in the right time frame, right?
Yeah, it's a lot of planning and getting them ready.
Yeah. So draw a question. It's probably the last question there, unless there's another question for me.
No, it's the last one. What makes the Rice County Fair unique? I think the history that our Rice County Fair has and the amount of community that it builds is what really makes us unique. All the people that it draws together throughout the week and all the different things that we offer is really what makes our community great.
All right, thanks. Appreciate it very much. Kathy's going to come back and thank all the great sponsors that make this event possible each and every year. I would describe the dresses, but I'm not really good at that for people listening on the radio.
Just very bright and patriotic and beautiful, huh, Gordy? We could not put on this program without the wonderful sponsors that help us out in giving us money that we go and buy the tiaras and the flowers and everything. So Franson Bank and Trust of Dundas, State Bank of Faribault, Reliance Bank of Faribault, Community Resource Bank of Northfield, Chappie Jewelry, they give the Queen a beautiful diamond pendant. They've done that for the 42 years. They're from Faribault. Paul Swenson Photography, Women of the Moose Lodge, Design Specialties, Karen Buzzard does all the embroidery work on the girls' sashes, which are beautiful, and then also the sponsor sashes. Faribault American Legion Auxiliary, Potential Unlimited out of Waterville. If you know that company, they do all our buttons, and we're very happy to have them help us with that. Hy-Vee Foods, the flowers. Instaprints, all the needed computer work. Basher's Sports Bar and Grill, they hosted us for the judging meal. It was absolutely delicious. First United Bank of Faribault, Star Trophy and Awards. Jim Hermel and his crew are very good to me, and we have some special awards for the girls. First National Bank of Northfield, and the covers on our chairs up here are from Suite 16. It's an event rental that's in downtown Faribault, and we really appreciate that. And then, of course, you met David Gross and his wife, Lynn Goldberg. They are our sponsors that have stepped up to the plate so that our queen can have $1,000 and first and second attendant can get $500 for their college education. The money doesn't go a long ways, but it's a wonderful, wonderful thing. We started this a few years back, and it's a memorial to Miss Evelyn Pearl Barnfine. She was a little 6-year-old girl that helped like these girls. She was dubbed the Little Princess by the girls that year, and she helped come and crown. She passed away at 6, and it was just very fitting that this would be named for Evelyn. She had a heart condition, and she will always be remembered as the Little Princess as we give our scholarships out. And I think that's all I have for sponsors. If I missed anybody, I really apologize. If anybody would like to sponsor next year, I would really, really like to get you involved. Thank you.
Somebody's calling me. Not very good timing here, is it?
You're supposed to turn that off.
All right. The reigning royalty will come up to the stage. First of all, the second attendant, Madison Genrich. She's being escorted, I believe, by Scott Hamblin. Her sponsor is CNS Properties, the daughter of Ryan Marissa of Northfield. 17 years old, will be a senior at Randolph High School. Some of her favorite things to do are working with her goats. You got to be kidding. Reading lots of books and eating. In school, she is an FFA, and in winter, she manages the boys' basketball team. She's been in 4-H for 12 years. She's done everything from food reviews to flower arrangements to showing different species of livestock. Her future plans include going to school close to home because she really loves her family. That is so awesome. She has 6 siblings, and she loves every single one of them most of the time. So tell us about your reign, would you please, Madison?
Yeah, so throughout the year, we were really awesome. We got to go to several parades throughout our entire state, me, Gretchen, and Lauren together. And we were super, accepting and everything to all of our people who helped us. My stepdad, Mike, helped donate a truck to help us through, and also the Conrads helped donate a convertible. And not only that, but being able to go to different coronations of other fairs and royalty reigns was super rewarding. And of course, the whole week of fair that we got to do, the pickle eating contest and watch the talent show, and just being able to interact with the people of Rice County.
Thanks, Madison. Awesome. Gretchen Horman, you've already heard her bio. So, Gretchen, if you would please stand up to the mic and tell us about your reign. I know this morning on our AM Minnesota show you said you had so much fun. That's why you decided to run again.
I did, and Maddie covered a lot of it, so I'm going to do our thank yous. So throughout the year, many people helped us, and we would like to take some time to thank these people. Kathy, for being our point woman and answering our questions and organizing the program. For our parents, for supporting us throughout the year and the hectic fair week. For Mike Horman for donating the truck, and the Conrads for donating the convertible, and David Gross and Lynn Goldberg for the scholarship that will help us further our education.
Thank you. Awesome. These ladies did a great job, ladies and gentlemen. How about a round of applause for these two attendants? And next will be the Lauren Weber Queen. She's being escorted by Jerry Grosskreutz, who actually wears this when he's on the farm. I know you don't believe me, but this man does not own a pair of blue jeans. Am I right, Jerry? No blue jeans. He wears dress pants when he's out working on the farm, and dress shoes when he's out working on the farm, unless it's muddy. Anyway, Lauren is the 20-year-old daughter of Michelle Schulte Weber and Dave Weber of Northfield, going into her sophomore year at Bethel University in St. Paul. She's currently studying art and Spanish. This last year, she was involved in Bethel's top choir, was co-captain of the on-campus swing dance club. Wow. Lauren values serving and did this by getting connected to and serving in a Spanish-speaking church this past fall. In her free time, she enjoys spending time with her family on the lake, painting, and traveling. Her sponsor, of course, was KDHL, and Jerry was the lucky guy that got to escort her. Jerry Grosskreutz, our KDHL farm director. Lauren, how was the year?
Yeah, this year was an amazing opportunity for all of us. It was 12 months full of new experiences and learning beyond what we had anticipated through our busy week at the fair and the various events that we attended throughout the year. We've seen so much history and community that's being nurtured by this fair. We've gained an appreciation for this community and the way that events can draw people together, both on a large scale and between us three.
Awesome. Ladies and gentlemen, how about a round of applause for these ladies? Uh-oh, here we go.
All right. For the last time in Crown and Ground, we are your 2017 Rice County Fair royalty.
That was very good. Awesome. Kathy's going to tell us what they judge these ladies on, and then we're going to crown the new queen.
Okay. I didn't bring up my notes, but I should know it after 20 years. Their ability to speak, their appearance, how much they know about the Rice County Fair, and how they really, really enjoy being down here. They have an application they fill out, and that is also used in the judging. So there's a lot that goes into it. We want a very outgoing girl and someone that is going to be a great ambassador for the Rice County Fair. When I was doing my sponsors, I forgot to thank my volunteers. Rachel Kubal over here. Rachel has helped me many years. Vanessa Smets, and Vanessa is a past royalty. Christy Akbar for helping, and Teresa Meshke, our photographer. She's just done a fantastic job. And I have a little, I'm going to have you hold my cards there, dear. I have a little gift for you three girls, if you want to come up. They get a charm that they wear when they're royalty, and this is a key fob for on their car. And when they have this on their keys when they're driving, I hope that they think about the safety and how much we love them, and we thank them for being part of our royalty. So here, Lauren, Madison, and Gretchen. I can't thank these ladies enough. It's always a joy. You'd want 100 girls like this to come up and help out down here at the fair. So I really appreciate everything that they do.
Way to go, ladies. Now Kathy is going to tell us who Miss Congeniality is.
Okay. First, I want to tell you something as far as our crowning. As you can see, there's only four ladies up here, and there's only 3 spots. And it was a little difficult trying to decide how to do this, and so I had a discussion with the girls, and they all agreed to stick with tradition, that there will be a queen, a first, and a second. And it's been done that way before, and that tradition would follow. Although we have compassion for the one not chosen, let's admire them all, because they took the chance to be crowned and to serve as royalty. And that is amazing. Our Miss Congeniality, the girls vote who is going to be Miss Congeniality. Who is the most outgoing? Who is the most friendly? Although most of these girls knew each other, when you're in a group like that, a different setting, because maybe they aren't in the same social group, they decide who was the friendliest towards them, who made them feel the most comfortable. And without a doubt, they picked Zoe.
Zoe Nassif, your Miss Congeniality, ladies and gentlemen.
And Zoe, we're going to have you step up here and just comment a little bit on being Miss Congeniality.
Okay, well, first of all, I want to say thank you to all of you guys. I'm super excited to get this, and I mean, yeah, thank you. That's all I have to say.
Thanks very much.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, the second attendant for the 2018 Rice County Fair is Hannah Singh. That's the second attendant. How cool is that? By the way, after the Queens are done, the Faribault Community Band's going to come up here, and you can shake a leg to the Faribault Community Band. They're awesome. Their only mistake is they keep asking me to be in their band. Look at the pretty flowers and the sash. My, oh my. Look at all the hardware. What's that? Oh, okay. All right. Here come the young ladies to bring these items for the first attendant. Make sure I got the right card, because I'd hate to make a mistake like they did on Miss America. Are you ready? The first attendant is Zoe Nassif. Wow. Well, Zoe, you double dipped here. You missed Congeniality, and you're also the first attendant. How cool is that? Here comes some more stuff. We ready for the Queen? Lauren. You ready, ladies and gentlemen? I want them to hear you all the way to the other end of the fair. Our 2018 Rice County Fair Queen is Meghan Vick Law. Yes, for those of you who can't see on KDHL radio, you should see these young ladies' smiling faces as Meghan Vick Law. You could just make one quick comment for us, because we need to get to the Faribault Community Band here shortly. We want to hear them.
Thank you so much to our judge and all the people that helped me get ready for this. And I really hope all of you come back for a great week at the fair.
I thought you'd say, Umyaya!
Umyaya!
And Oli from St. Olaf College. Thanks for coming, ladies and gentlemen. Stay, okay? Because the Faribault Community Band's going to be awesome. They'll be up on stage here playing shortly. Big thank you to Kathy Cap. She puts this whole thing together and, of course, gives me all these cards so I look semi-organized, but obviously I'm not. So I appreciate her doing that for us.
Very welcome.
Very lovely young ladies here, and they're going to represent the fair very well. We're going to interview them over at the Dean Curtis building, as we traditionally do. They'll be taking pictures. You can line up and congratulate them in front of the stage here shortly. Next up, it's the Faribault Community Band, so don't go away, folks.
All right, thank you very much, Gordy, and congratulations again to Meghan Vick Law and our broadcast of the Rice County Fair Queen Coronation, brought to you by the Craig Keller Insurance Agency of Nerstrand, Franson Bank and Trust of Dundas, Dean's Towing of Owatonna, the IBEW Local Union 110, and the Studio 14 Salon and Spa of Faribault. If you get a chance, thank the sponsors for making this all possible here from the Rice County Fair. Again, Studio 14 Salon Spa of Faribault, IBEW Local Union 110, Dean's Towing of Faribault and Owatonna, Franson Bank and Trust of Dundas, and the Craig Keller Insurance